I'm just seeing what you can see. Oh, there. You can see a little bit. I'm teasing you guys. This is the inside. I'm in the motorhome, but I'm not going to show you the rest of it yet because it's not quite finished. Well, got some things to do today. I really just made this video to say I'm very grateful to everyone in my tribe because they are so lovely and so generous and so giving. And I just want to send a huge shout out to Old and Smoky Spice, to Taco Spice, and to Siobhan, the Shameless Warrior Spice, or Suburban Spice, as I like to call her. Very helpful and generous, and sassy Spice. Hello, I love you. Yeah, so many people are helping me with my project because of living in the country and all of that stuff. It's hard to get supplies. Or when you start to do a project, an art project in particular, say you want to do a really awesome table to show everybody, you might have come now up to 4 applications of epoxy resin. Wow. But that happens with art. So you kind of have to go with the flow and be all in your zone. So I was hoping to show you some cows here today, but there's none. Right here, this is my view when I sit out here. Oh, I gotta watch my back because I just got it fixed yesterday. I went to the chiropractor and I had some ribs out. They were super duper out and my neck was out. So I got cracked like big time, but it's still pretty tender. I haven't been to the chiropractor for years. I only go if I'm like in super duper pain. I have on my leg, I don't know why that just disconnected. Because it just does. Is iodine. Yep, $13. It's drying it out. The bleach, we all know what we're talking about. I hope if you don't, go. One of the things I would recommend is shape my ceiling and everything is. Oh, these things, if you can read them, hilarious. That's why I kept them on. They're gonna go in the garbage soon. But anyways, I just thought I'd pop in and say, yeah, keep it real. Lots of things are happening and don't get your vibes too worked up. It's time to detox everything that no longer serves you. And it's hard to go back into the past now after this whole 6 planets in retrograde. Like, honestly, things are just going wonky and it's pushing us forward to change our lives, change our habits, change our thought patterns. So anyone who keeps telling me, oh, that person's a fake, I think you're a fake. I'm seriously, like, I'm just over it because it's on, if you've not heard of what's going on in Canada and in I think 157 other countries, it is alive. So now we just have to be patient and be open in receiving, instead of giving out these weird vibes. So it's kind of hard when you're detaching from 3D life because you still have to do your stuff. People still have their bills to pay, and although I'm all against paying electricity bills in Canada and I'm all against paying credit card bills, but that's just me. So anyhow, but that's, like I said, that's just like any financial card bill, probably wouldn't pay it. But kidding. Anywho, what else was I going to talk about? I'm excited to show you the motorhome. Super excited. I'm like, oh, I want to get like these things done. In total, we've probably, I want to shout out to, again, Old Spice, because he's helped me a lot on the motorhome. It's very professional looking. I'll explain. I'll explain where we paint. So the couch and dining room cushions are done. They look awesome. And then Old Spice installed the new electrical lights and stuff that needed to be on here, interior and exterior, because I don't jingle with electricity. No. I've been electrocuted so many times as a child, like that's why I'm lit. I'm kidding. Um, yeah, and then a lot of the other, like, as Smokey calls it, they're blue colored jobs. Like stuff that I'm not very adept at, but I'm still learning, or it's just physically hard for me to do. That's what Old Spice has been doing for me, so it's awesome. Thank you. I'm super grateful. And oh, the hardwood flooring, wow, looks amazing. Like, I'm not even joking. Just gonna use my little bragging ego. I think this is the prettiest motorhome so far. Not only that I've renovated, because this is the second, but anyways, I've also put all of the storage unit for my clothing upstairs, I call it. I know I'm never sleeping up there, even if I got a queen size mattress. There's no way. There's like this much room between my fat head and the ceiling. No. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep dealing with sleeping on the couch. It's kind of like exercise when you take it down and put it up every night. So, and I made it pretty even and sturdy. So what else have I done? Oh, I've put some wall coverings on the dining room side and in the upstairs part. That looks pretty snappy. I painted my screen door and inserted a really cool screen in there. And I used I can show you this much just to tease you. Dun, dun, dun. So these curtains, they're perfect because they're heavy, and I'm not even cutting them because they go right to the floor, and they help with insulating the front cab. So it's very helpful. Anybody who has a motorhome, tip number one. Tip number one. The aluminum foil, that you insulate your hot water tanks with, is the best window insulators to protect the sun, to keep it cool, and also to keep it warm in the winter. So make your own. Go get a roll of it from your home supply thing and cut them to fit your windows and make them look pretty. And you can glue some fabric on the sides, whatever you want to do. Anyways, I haven't done that yet. But those are the best things. And then tip number two, get yourself a really good set of curtains that are full length, or at least, I don't know, about 4 feet long, and hang them where your cab curtains are, and let them just fall around the front of the seats, instead of pushing them to the windows. And then insulate the windows again with like just a visor. Make those things. Yeah. So yes, I have that in my windows above the garage. Yes. And it helps so much. Those insulator things, like, it makes a difference of turning my heat on high or low if I don't have the window things in. But here's my thing right now. At night, when I get up, maybe perhaps to pee. Yes, I say that, the letter P. Oh, you can see cows. Look. Cows. Cows. More cows. Isn't that a beautiful view? So it's quite cold out this morning, but it's usually sunny. This is where I see beautiful sunrises. But when I get up in the middle of the night, there's so many stars in the sky, and I can see them out the top upstairs window from where I lay in bed. And I can watch, like, literally, I got sunrise, sunset, and stars at night, and it's 11:11. And I'm so super grateful for it. It's the perfect place to park my Modi right now for the month of October. So yeah, it's super. Oh, 5. Oh yeah, 5 planets in retrograde. I don't know how many. I thought it was 6, but who, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, it's been super fun. It's been a little bit of challenge because I hurt my back. I know a lot of people have backaches, but man, that chiropractor, he's like, I'm gonna give you a big bear hug, and there was so many cracking and popping and things. Oh, so grateful. Like, oh my goodness, so grateful. Oh, so good. Anyhow, so I don't get it. What? Anyways, so I've got, oh yeah, 2 horses and a donkey out one way, and then I've got my little Mr. Chow cat that comes to visit me. I love Mr. Chow. And then there's company too. So, and my, yep, see what happens as soon as I say the TRUTH word. It's gonna come out one day, and we're not the level I want to be at. I love, and he's sticker. I'm still used to Chow or Chowser. Like he'll come up or chip and just stick his nose Chowser Rooney, and then worse, like he's feeling. I know what I was saying yesterday. Oh, yes, is I haven't had the shut off for a long time. Ugh. If you don't think something's going on, look at I just say these things and boom, it happens. So, I just give a weird face at Kara, so that should be funny. Like, that's a kid's. That's my son's. When I just did that, I looked and I'm like, oh my goodness. But we lost cell service, internet service here. The whole town was down, and it does that to me until 2 in the morning. Something's happening. Just don't. Just be calm, light and love.